Why atheism can struggle to offer a fulfilling framework for meaning, morality, and purpose, and how Christianity provides a more coherent and hopeful alternative. 1. Atheism and meaning. The atheistic viewpoint, atheism posits that life is the result of random, unguided natural processes. There's no overarching purpose or reason for existence. In this framework, humans are temporary collections of atoms that evolve by chance. After death, there's no afterlife, no ultimate justice, and no eternal legacy, only annihilation. The implications: any meaning in life is subjective and self-created. For example, someone might find meaning in relationships, achievements, or contributing to society, but these are fleeting. When the person dies, their meaning dies too. The universe itself will eventually face heat death, scientific prediction, leaving no trace of humanity or its achievements. Christianity's perspective. Christianity offers objective meaning rooted in God's creation. Human beings are made imago Dei, in the image of God, which means life has intrinsic value and purpose. God has a plan for each person, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, and this life is not the end. Eternal life with God gives our earthly existence a deeper significance. Christianity explains why we long for meaning, because we were created for a purpose, to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. 2. Atheism and morality. The atheistic viewpoint: without God, there's no objective moral standard. Morality becomes a social construct, shaped by evolution, culture, or personal preference. In an atheistic worldview, what is considered good or evil has no ultimate grounding, it's simply a matter of opinion or survival advantage. For example, if morality evolved to help humans survive, then acts like altruism or justice are merely byproducts of evolution, not objectively right. The implications: if morality is subjective, it's difficult to condemn truly evil acts. For instance, genocide could be justified in a society where it benefits the majority. Concepts like human rights, justice, and dignity lose their foundation because, in a materialistic worldview, humans are just highly evolved animals. Christianity's perspective. Christianity teaches that morality is grounded in the character of God, who is perfectly good, just, and loving. Objective moral values exist because they are rooted in God's unchanging nature. For example, murder is wrong not because society says so, but because life is sacred to God, Genesis 9 verse 6. This provides a firm foundation for universal human rights and the ability to call evil, evil, e.g., atrocities like slavery or the Holocaust, regardless of cultural norms. 3. Atheism and purpose. The atheistic viewpoint: without God, there is no ultimate purpose for the universe or human existence. The cosmos has no goal or direction. Individual purpose must be self-created, which is inherently temporary and subjective. For example, someone might find purpose in family, career, or personal happiness, but these pursuits end at death. The implications: if purpose is self-created, it can lead to existential despair, especially when suffering, failure, or loss occurs. People often question, what's the point of it all, if everything ultimately ends in oblivion? Christianity's perspective. Christianity provides a God-given purpose, to know, love, and glorify God, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13, Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39. Every human life has eternal significance because we are part of God's larger story of redemption. Even suffering has purpose in Christianity, as it can refine character, bring people closer to God, and prepare them for eternal glory, Romans 8 verse 28, 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. The atheist worldview leaves little room for hope beyond this life. Death is final, justice is incomplete, and suffering is meaningless. The atheist must accept that life is a fleeting spark in an indifferent universe, and whatever legacy they leave will eventually fade into nothingness. Christianity's hope. Christianity offers hope through Jesus Christ. Death is not the end but a doorway to eternal life with God, John 3 verse 16. In Christianity, Every wrong will be made right, and ultimate justice will prevail because God is perfectly just, Revelation 21 verse 4, Romans 12 verse 19. Suffering is not meaningless but part of a larger divine purpose. Christians are assured that God walks with them through trials and will ultimately redeem all pain. 5. Addressing the deep human longings. Atheism's inadequacy. Atheism struggles to account for the deep human longing for meaning, morality, and purpose. If life is random and meaningless, why do we instinctively desire significance, justice, and eternity? Christianity's fulfillment. Christianity teaches that these longings are not illusions but evidence that we were created for a relationship with God, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. Our desires point to something real, the eternal life and perfect goodness found in Him. A practical illustration. C.S. Lewis captured this contrast well in his book Mere Christianity. He wrote, "If I find in myself desires which nothing in this world can satisfy, the only logical explanation is that I was made for another world." Atheism offers no ultimate satisfaction for those desires, but Christianity fulfills them by pointing to God as the ultimate source of meaning, morality, and purpose. While atheism often leads to despair when taken to its logical conclusion, Christianity provides hope, coherence, and answers to life's biggest questions. It assures us that we are not accidents but intentional creations, loved by God our Creator.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video and would like to see more, hit the like button and subscribe.